followed by your super chats in the live stream. If you do want to do a pre-order for the next one, you can do on my website AMIRA'SCELON.com, or you can also go to my website to do a contribution on the website now, and then let me know that you've done it. Okay, so everyone, hi, welcome. How's everyone doing? I'll be coming back over the Easter weekend as well. So I'll probably be doing a coffee cup or something like that. I think I'm going to do a coffee cup over the Easter weekend. Okay, just get everything up. Hi Michi, how are you? Welcome. I'm good, Michi. How are you? How's things going? How's everything in Seattle? All right. Please do a like on arrival, everyone. For those of you who are new, to a like on arrival. Shout out where you're from. That's great. You're good. That's great. Okay, I'm going to do a couple of pre-orders. I've got one for F. I'll just say F because I don't know if she wants me to use her username or not, or her real name. So I'll just say F. Sorry, I do get sometimes mixed up. Some people told me not to use their username. Some people say do, or their real name. So I'm just going to go with F. Thank you for your donation. How can I get rid of fear and doubt on using your psychic abilities? Okay. The best way to go around that, F, is to find a medium that you like using. So find if you like to use hands-free, if you like to just channel messages, if you prefer to use cards, if you prefer to use a pendulum or crystals or any other sort of medium, any other sort of channeled vibration or medium, you can do that. So, and then just practice. So you might feel more suited to using oracle cards or tarot or something like that, and just practice on people that are with you in person, practice on people that you don't know, and just get your practice up, because I think the best way of getting rid of fear and doubt is getting confirmation of messages and confirmation that you're doing the right, you're doing something and you're on point, and that you are on track. You could even do something once you've actually made up your mind what you want to do with it. You could actually end up doing some sort of, I don't know, some sort of work with this. I know that it might not be the work that you want, or some sort of use it for your career, or use it for some sort of decisions you need to make around your career, or business decisions as well. So I feel like once you've made up your mind about the tools that you want to use, I feel like you're going to go ahead in leaps and strides around it. So I wish you all the very best with that. That's exciting. Hi, Mystique. How are you, my dear? I did get your pre-orders. Thank you very much. Okay, so anything we need to know about John? Okay. Hello, Boo and Boodettes. Okay, anything we need to know about John? What's your vibe about Vegas now that you're back? What's your feeling about it? Do you feel half about it? Do you feel excited about it? Do you feel that's where you want to be, or do you feel better being at home? Let's have a look. on the fence because you're bored. Okay. Well, you've got to tune into really what it is you feel about Vegas, and not that you're just bored. Like, what is it you feel about Vegas? Can you see yourself there? Do you like the vibe there? Does it resonate with you? You know, there can be a lot of undercurrents in places that either resonate with you or they don't resonate. So, you know, it can be what you feel is good for you, not what is familiar for you. It's what's good for you. Let's have a look at John for Mystique. Let's have a look at John. Okay, he's got his family. Is he the guy with the autistic child, or he has a lot of businesses? I do feel like he's just overloaded, to be honest. I don't know if he wants to take you out dancing or singing or to karaoke or something like that, but he might not be giving up on you that easily. But, you know, at the end of the day, what is he actually offering? Because he does have a lot on his plate, you know, and he puts his family first. He's got his family first. So that is all part of his package. Yes. That's what his MO is about, part of his package. So maybe he needs that to be, you know, confirmed before he moves ahead with anyone in particular. And if he's got 3 businesses, why does he have 3 businesses? Like, you know, why doesn't he just have one business that works, you know? Okay. Anything your guides want you to know? And in general, April to April. Okay. Anything your guides want you to know? Well, if it's neglectful for you, then that's not enough, you know, because you're not going to be prioritized. Yeah, you're not going to be prioritized, and you've got Libra rising, I think, so you need to be the, you know, the center of attention or prioritize. True love. Well, there is, you know, there's feelings with this guy. You've got the soulmate potential there with him as well. There's a family card again. Yeah, so, you know, is he offering you to live with him? Is he offering you to, you know, be with him? I mean, the thing is, what is he offering? Is he just like dating like this? Like dating. Yeah, well, it's all talk, no action. You know, you need to see the action. Like, guys can have feelings and talk about stuff, but it's really about the action. Okay. And their intentions, and sort of following through with what it is their intentions are. You know, a lot of guys are sweet talkers, and they can just sweet talk you. You know, and be very enthusiastic in the moment and all of that sort of stuff. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. We've got May to May coming up for Mystique. May to May for Mystique. All right. If anyone does want a deck of my cards, they are available. The Love Oracle is still available on Amazon. The link is in the Show More section below. It's not my shop, but it's somebody else's shop. I haven't had any requests recently for the Coffee Cup Oracle. The Love Oracle is still really strong. It's still going really strong. So, you know, I think it will be, you know, once we run out, I think it'll be published again. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at Mystique, May to May. May to May. You like the coffee cup? It's your favourite. Thanks. Thanks, Megs. Okay, May to May for Mystique. Thanks for moderating, Migs. Truly appreciate it. Okay. Let's have a look and see. And Nietzsche as well. May to May for Mystique. Like the Love Oracle. Yeah. Well, you know, I first published it in 2012. That was the first edition, and then the second edition came out during COVID, I think. 2021. Or 20. Okay, let's have a look. May to May. All right, looking at your finances, looking at contracts as well, looking at potential marriage partners could be coming up too. So that's interesting. Over the summertime, especially from June, May, June, July. Yeah, especially from June. You could have a new contract or get a new contract in September. It could be something to do with one of your business ideas, your business situations, like the bus, the party bus, or something like that. You might actually get funding or get some sort of a partner or a partner that's interested in doing it, or funding for it. I wonder if it would work in your area. Probably the population's not big enough, or the tourism is not big enough. Yeah, it looks to me like there could be a contract, some sort of funding coming up. Could be even a new guy popping into as well, popping up. I still think you might go and have a look at New Orleans. I think you will. I think you might go down there. You might go down there in coinciding with your friend's wedding or something like that. You might do a sort of a offshoot sort of trip, like a shoot off trip. Like you might do one down to Alabama and then continue down to check out everything down New Orleans or close to New Orleans, around that area. There's definitely travel coming up for you. I feel it's around the winter time, if not in the summer, definitely in the winter. Showing the winter's, you know, a time for change and movement. So if you're still in the same situation that you're in now, or you're still in the same thing that you're in now, then I feel like you're going to be going somewhere in winter time. There could be also an offer here that you don't see is very fulfilling. That could come up in May next year. There could be just enough going on. And in April, I feel like you're going to be closing off a cycle. So you're going to feel very much like you've closed off a cycle. It's definitely sort of rounding itself out. It's a couple of different guys here. So if they're not investors or contracts or money, could be also an air sign or a earth sign. You'd be much better off because you've got a lot of energy to do with other people. You'd be much better off with a guy who's got money to invest in your business, not alone, money. And you can marry him and just do it together. You'd be much better off doing something like that. Like the Gemini could have been good if he had money, or this other guy, like doing a business with somebody. Because it might be difficult for you to just do everything yourself. Okay, so your daughter's doing your Airbnbs, all right. Well, you might just, look into New Orleans for that, or, check that out. If anyone does donate through my website or Cash App or something like that, please let me know. We'll check that. Okay, anything I need to look out for? People, places, and situations for Michi. Let's have a look for Michi. Hi, Michi. Welcome back. Good to catch you. Michi, people, places, and situations. I'm getting a T sounding name, like a Trevor, Terence, Troy, Tracy. Tivoli, Tyranny, something like that. Tyrone. I'm getting an image of summer. I feel like summertime for you is going to be significant. Something coming up around the summertime. I'm just seeing it being very hot, and maybe you don't want to be where you are at that particular point in time. That could be a moving time. Okay. You're counting your losses. So you're making up for lost time, or you're counting your losses, or trying to also effectively make something happen. There could also be somebody around you in the past who has regrets. Could be family members, friends, family members. You're opening up more spiritually and psychically. You're definitely tapping into a psychic energy. You're opening up spiritually and psychically. You might be getting some vivid dreams or some definite downloads from spirit or something like that. Oh, the ex keeps showing up in her readings. Yeah, the devil. Maybe he's trying to kind of magnetize you back in, but I don't think he's really got a chance, You could also have another Capricorn come in as well. You're going to be making some sort of a decision, and it's going to take you in a new direction. I think you're going to go closer to the sea. It could be shoreline or something like that. You're going to go closer to the sea. There's somewhere that you want to go that is going to be safer for your children, or better schools or something like that. There is a celebration coming up as well. So I do feel like you're going to be celebrating something. Celebrating some sort of milestone. It can also be a win of some description. Yeah, so I would say focus on the things that are working. He's annoying. Do you still see this guy at work? Yeah, it might be a time to kind of move forward. I don't know, to get rid of him. He could be blocking your energy in some way if he keeps showing up. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Hi, Glenifa. How are you? Hola. Thank you for the 10. I might try to see if I can see this place. It's kind of in my third eye for you. Michi. Okay, it could be Edmonds. Edmonds, I think I'm seeing. Shoreline, Edmonds. I think it could be Edmonds or closer to the sea. I think you're in Shoreline now. Yeah, it's just slightly north. So it could be Edmonds. If it's not Linwood, Edmonds. Something like that. Richmond. Or Redmond. Redmond? Where's Redmond? Redmond, that is close to ACE, the lake. Could be on the lake. Could be on the lake, yeah. Redmond looks like it's near Kirkland. Okay. Glenifa, love reading. Hola, love reading for Glenifa. Laughing at the girl. Okay, let's have a look at Glenifa. Love reading. What do you got for love at the moment, Glenifa? Yeah, hope you move soon too. Venusian, yeah. Hope your good property comes up. I would just block him. I think he's just got too many opinions. I think you knew what you were doing. I don't think you were doing anything that you don't know about. He's lost control. Okay. Let's have a look. Glenifa, love reading. Hola. Carlos. Do we have a Carlos in the mix for you? Okay, dark male, dark hair, dark eyes, not necessarily dark skin. Oh, we've got the fair male as well. Uh-oh. Got two there, Glenifa. So you're going to be using your better judgment to decipher who's who and which one you prefer. I feel like you could be getting more than one offer here coming in. Definitely more than one person. Somebody could be slightly younger than you or sporty or has a car that you like, or he might be into cars or something to do with sports or even car racing. There's one that I feel is not living up to its full potential. And it could be because they're very flattering, like they're talking a lot and it's all about flattering, but it's not really about doing a lot. You have somebody here who may travel to see you or be from a distance, or has just moved into your neighborhood in some capacity. I also feel like you might meet somebody or have something in common with somebody to do with music or dancing. So that could be also a key factor to decide which one is the better one for you. And somebody who's quite innocent in the sense that they haven't dated a lot, or they might have just come out of a marriage or relationship, is another indicator as well. Okay. All right. Hi, JD. How are you? Career, love, or general love or career? Okay. Let's have a look for JD. General love or career. See what comes up. If anyone does want to do a super chat, please get your super chats in. Okay. JD. Hi, Elaine. Minimum donation is $5 USD for a question. Okay, general love or career for JD. JD, love or career. I'm getting an A initial for you, JD. Could be somebody from the past that you know. Could be somebody from the past. I don't know if you're interested in men or women. But I'm getting like the name Allison or something like that. Alistair, Allison. Okay, with the career, the road is opening for you. You seem to have a pathway kind of set, or a new pathway opening up for you. And it looks like it's kind of baby steps or small steps, sort of one thing at a time. But you will feel like you're on the right path, on the right stream with it. There seems to be a little bit more money coming in from it as well, slowly. I feel it sort of like gains momentum over time, that type of thing. You could also get your wish coming true, to do with a partner, a person, a partnership. Could be to do with also a business partnership or a work partnership. Wishes coming true around that as well. Contracts coming in around you, and also a boss being favorable to you, like doing the right thing by you. You could even get a pay rise or some sort of a bonus or payout. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. All right. At some point in time over the next 6 to 12 months. All right, let's see. Hi, Mystique. The Gemini reached out a few times when you were in Vegas. You still feel he has other women. You know, I don't know why you keep the lines open to him, honestly, if he's not coming forward and offering you something. It's just a whole lot of talk with him. There's something, you know, there's something with you that he misses, and it could be that you helped him a lot with guidance, or you gave him ideas or something like that. The love was in there, JD. It's one donation. You said general and the love was in there. Reached out a few times in Vegas. Let's have a look at this guy. Thoughts, feelings. He's still very much up in the air, but he could be trying to sort himself out. He doesn't want to let go. He still feels like he's got ties on you in some way. He does try to keep tabs on you, even at a distance. He's going to try to do that. It doesn't matter where you go, what you do. He might even invite himself to wherever you end up going. So, you know, if this guy hasn't offered you something already where you are, that's tangible, like a marriage, for example, at this point, I would not be entertaining anything with him. No, I wouldn't be entertaining anything with him. He's got other women, another woman, or contacting another woman around him. And he might have some financial issues as well. He could be looking at women for financial opportunities even. You never thought he was really into you romantically. Well, he might not be. It could be an intellectual thing. You know, so why are you bothering? Why are you even bothering keeping the lines of communication open? Hi, Elaine. How are you? Okay. If I get back into playing the lottery, could I hit? Last time you manifested 100,000 jackpot, but you were one number off. Okay. I think that's pretty good, Elaine. I think it's pretty good. Let's have a look at Elaine. Well, if he's using excuses like the age gap, then just like, you know, that's just an excuse. He's after women with money. You know, that's his problem. He's after women with money. He wants somebody to, you know, add a lot of money to his life or value to his life. So he wants someone who's got property or something like that. Elaine. Okay, you're indecisive about which way to go with it. I would say stick to your budget. Stick to your budget. I feel like you could work something out with the lottery wins. I feel like if you were so close, then you could have kept on going for sure. Kept on going. Yeah. You might do it on, you know, just do it on the side and there's a budget there. So I feel like you can somehow get through. I'm getting the number 7 around you, like 7 numbers, something like that. So you might do 7, something around 7 numbers or 7 games, or if there's a game with 7 in it, something to do with lucky 7, something like that. Thank you for that, Elaine. Thanks. Hi, Libra Venus. Thanks for the 5 from the UK. Hi, KL. You sent the payment through my website. Thank you for that. Let's have a look at L. Okay. Current school district will come to you, Libra Venus. The current school district used to offer tuition reimbursement, better healthcare, and a sick bank policy for which they took away. Wondering if they will re-implement this to entice applicants. Oh, my feeling is no. I think they're just going to get people. They're going to get people to work for less. You might decide to go outside your school district. Yeah, you might decide to go outside your school district. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Let's have a look for L. Will they Will they get this back to entice applicants? No, they don't have the money. You might come up with a new idea to go somewhere different and new, or private. You might end up going private or into a private school or something like that, or into a different district. Could be nearby. You might come up with something, or there could be actually some protests as well. It might take some time. There could be a mayor or someone like that. You might write to the mayor if you like. Write to the mayor, get everybody to write to the mayor. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be done very quickly, but I don't see it being done very quickly. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it done very quickly. It's normal for the delay to happen, Mystique. Yeah, there is a delay. Okay. You got your game to play and you studied it. Okay, that's a good idea. It's a good idea, Elaine. Okay, Libra Venus. I have been feeling anxious about my finances. Is there any guidance or financial opportunity coming in? Okay. What area are you working in? What are you doing? Just generally, Libra Venus. Let's have a look at the next 6 months, what's happening. I feel like somehow you're going to sit this out and just wait till something shifts to make it to become better. Let's have a look and see. You're a bit indecisive about direction as well, or what to do next. So you're going to have an epiphany and awakening coming up around, I feel May, June. And by August, you should have more money coming in. August, and feel like you've overcome a big challenge. And there looks to me like there's a new contract, or you could be buying and selling something. Buying or selling something, or this new contract coming up around you. And a new road opening. So I don't know if you're doing something with where you're living, or downsizing, or thinking about going somewhere cheaper. That could also come into play as well, but I do feel there's more money coming in around the summertime. Okay. Let's have a look at Tammy. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Oh, you're a student. Okay. So it looks to me like there's more money. You might be getting a summer job or something like that, or moving in the summer, like saving money, going somewhere that's cheaper, or getting more money, or a grant or some sort of bonus coming in around the summertime. So you might be just trying to sort of work through where you are right now and what you've got. Okay. Tammy, let's have a look. Thank you for the 20. Much appreciated. Okay, working on your teaching presentation for your interview. Oh, you have to do a whole presentation. Wow. Will the committee like it? Are there 3 people on the committee or 4? There might be one person there that takes notes or something like that. I'm getting somebody writing a lot. I'm getting 3 plus 1. So I don't know if it's a 4th, just somebody who's taking notes, or it's a 4th person. going to be very engaging. Are you doing it with students? It's going to be very engaging. I don't know if they're actually going to have students there in the class. I don't know if you're doing something to do with an exciting topic. What sort of topic are you doing? Is it something to do with geography? I'm working on my teaching presentation. Or something to do with graphs or geography or statistics. Okay. They're going to like the fact that you're from San Antonio and that your mother's there. So I would definitely mention that. They're going to like that. They're going to like the fact that an ethical topic. What's an ethical topic? They're going to like that. About mass layoffs and ethics. Okay. Well, you might do a graph and demographics around it. Yeah, I think they're going to find it quite engaging. And you're going to put a little bit of, you know, humour into it for some reason. I think you'll get a couple of laughs out of it. I don't know how you can twist that around with morals and ethics. Yeah, I feel like it's going to go really well. Oh, you created a chart. Yeah. I feel like it's going to go really well. And it's going to be engaging. So you're going to ask questions in the presentation, like you are asking students, and there's going to be a lot of engagement. There's going to be two people there that really like you, so they could be the ones that are deciding. It could be the president or the principal or the head person, two of the head people at the school. It could be one male, one female. On the other side, they might think that you're overqualified for some reason, but that doesn't matter because you're going for this job. So, no, I feel like you've got a very good chance of taking it, moving forward and wanting to go there. It's looking like it's advantageous for you to be in that area, and you could even meet somebody for marriage, for serious relationship marriage, through being in San Antonio or working at this particular school. How will it compare to other teachers that you're interviewing? Good question. I feel like there's going to be all sorts of people. I'm not getting that there's a lot of competition. I feel like you're going to stand out and also feel very at home there. I feel like they're going to make you an offer. How will it compare to other teachers? How will it compare to other teachers? There could be like a choice, like it might come down to like final two people. So I feel like you're in the rounds. I feel like you're in the rounds, definitely. You're nervous, Tammy. Yeah, you shouldn't be nervous. I don't think you need to be. Thanks, Venusian. Yeah, I don't think you need to be nervous. Thanks, Megs. Sorry about that, it didn't come up. Okay. I finalise and launch my web pages and finishing up your e-learning program. How will these projects do, and what does your spiritual team think? Okay. I feel like you've definitely turned a corner, Venusian. Yeah, I feel like you've definitely turned a corner. I feel like you've definitely turned a corner, Megs. Yeah, and you're off and running. I feel like that whole agency was holding you back in some way, and now that you've decided to let them go and move forward with your other ideas and projects, I feel like you've definitely turned a corner and there's nothing stopping you now. Yeah, nothing's stopping you now. Okay, Tammy, okay. Can break within 45 days, all right. Did you have to sign it so quickly? Okay. How will these projects do, and what does my spiritual team think, Venusian? All right. Okay, Tammy, okay. Venusian. What does your spiritual team think? And how will these projects go? All right. Okay, new directions, new decisions, following your intuition, also working with the moon, working with the moon magic, moon cycles, moon energy. You might do special launches or projects or energy shifts around new moon cycles. I do feel like there's spirit working with you from the other side, definitely. And I do feel like you've got an offer here with at least one man. There could be somebody here who makes you who is a good client or makes you a big offer. There's definitely money here for you. There's a couple of men coming into. I don't know if that's relationship or business partnerships, as in clients. I do feel like you're going to get the money. It's going to pay off. Whatever it is, it's going to pay off. And your patience is going to pay off as well. Patience is going to pay off. There will be another offer to travel too. I don't know if the travel business is going to take off more than the other one to start with. There will be an offer to travel. There could be somebody who's connected to the travel business, male, who wants you to work with him or comes up with some sort of opening for you, a big project for you. There is a master or a master class that you're going to be doing as well. There's something to do with a master class that you're going to be invited to do. It could be invitation only. I'm getting the word master. I feel like your guides are feeling like you're mastering things yourself as well. You've been doing their trainings. Okay, good. I feel like you're really going to shine, Venusian, yeah. There's a sense of shining and being seen. Okay, Mystique, is there any special enhancements with your gifts, business ideas? Thanks, Venusian. Thank you for the feedback. Special enhancements with your gifts, business ideas. Okay. Let's have a look and see for you, Mystique. We'll go to Pisces Moon. I'm getting candles around you, Mystique, so I don't know if you're doing something with candles. Again, like you might be doing candles, candle magic, something on your platform with candles. Consistency is a key for you, like to be consistent. And once you get rolling on something, you do put a lot of energy into it. So that's good. Let's have a look and see if there's anything else we need to know. Relocation. You'll feel a lot better once you've moved. You can kind of do what you feel like you want to do. And it's going to be a clear, positive change for you. And it will bring you a lot more wealth, advantages, and be a total cleanse and purity. So if you're doing anything with your candles or something like that, something's going to come up on the new moon as well. And you might come into a decision around the new moon. It's going to come up soon, in less than a couple of weeks. But when you finally do move, you're going to feel like the abundance comes in a lot better or quicker in general. It could be something to, with your daughter. Like you might end up doing something with the Airbnbs. Yeah. That could be the way out of where you are now. Pisces Moon, what do I need to know right now? Okay, thank you for the 5. All right. It's interesting they make you sign straight away, Tammy. Yeah, they definitely want to lock everybody in. And it's Easter, I suppose. Yeah, but you can break it before the start of school. 45 days is a bit of a push, so you need to know what's going on with any other applications. What do you need to know right now, Pisces Moon? What do you need to know right now, Pisces Moon? Okay. There is a celebration coming up, and it could be to do with a new offer, a new lead, a new opening. You might make up I feel like you're going to be celebrating something with your mother. You could be making up something that has been holding you back and keeping you stuck. So it could be definitely a contract here. So a contract for a move, a contract to go somewhere different where you're going to feel a lot better physically, strength-wise. That's health card. The strength card is very good for health. And prosperity-wise as well. Things are going to really turn around. I feel with your prosperity and your health are kind of linked together. So that is really going to be favorable for you and really turn around. There's some celebration here with the family. There's also potential here of being pregnant or feeling very abundant. Somebody could be pregnant also in the family as well, or just abundance in general coming in through the family. So it could be that your mother gets some luck here with this with some sort of a contract, either work or real estate, Section 8, something along those lines, working in your favor as well. So there's a big celebration here coming up for you and her, and whatever it is you end up doing. So that's good news. Okay. All right. Hi, Gabrielle. How are you? Gabrielle, then we'll come down to Elaine. Did C intentionally change her hair similar to yours to compete with you? Oh, that's an interesting question. I feel like she sees you as being sort of like a trendsetter or somebody that she looks up to for trends. It might have been something also that she's been wanting to do for a while, but you've given her the courage to kind of go ahead and do it. Is she trying to be in competition with you? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. I feel like some of these friends are like fans, like they're just kind of like more in your limelight type of thing, or they want to be like you. More than actually be in competition with you. They think that whatever you're doing is working, so they're kind of like wanting it to work for them as well. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't think she wanted to compete with you. I feel like it's more like she wants to sort of emulate you in some way. It's almost like she's a bit obsessed. She changed it exactly like yours. Yeah, I think she wants to emulate you in some way. She's a bit obsessed with you. She feels like she'll get your luck if she's similar to you. So yeah. So I hope that answers the question. How long should you stay in your current apartment, Elaine? You're still interested in getting a home. Are you still with your mother, or did you move to the studio? She already tried to sabotage your relationship. Okay, Gabrielle. Well, you might not want any contact with her if she tries to do that. Yeah. You moved in the studio. Okay, Elaine. All right. I'm getting 6 months. I don't know if you signed a 6-month lease or you will stay there for 6 months more. I feel like you'll have the money that you want in 6 months' time to be able to do the next step and to go about doing something else. There's also a trip coming up for you as well, or some sort of travel. You might decide to go on a trip sometime in summer, or it could be after 6 months. Yeah, I feel like 6 months you're going to be set and kind of have done your research and everything like that and have what you need to move forward in getting a home. It's 1 year. Okay. Well, you could buy something and then know where you're going in 6 months. Okay, hi Tammy. Will your mother okay? Okay, will your mother be okay with you staying with her? Okay. Let's see for Tammy what's coming up with living situations. I might do a coffee cup for you on that one. I might do a coffee cup oracle on that one. I think she'll enjoy the company, but I feel like it'll be your decision to go somewhere else eventually. Like if you were in that situation, I feel like it'll be your decision to go somewhere else. Let's see how it's going to pan out. What's going on with Tammy? Okay, well, you know, for the meantime, it's going to be successful. It's going to help you, you know, with your what you need to do or what you feel like you want to do, survival, etc. I feel like you may just live there a year and then end up going off with somebody. Like you might just live there for a year. It will enable you to travel more. It'll enable you to do something differently. And have more freedom in that sense. I mean, the house is literally yours anyway. At the end of the day, I would presume you've got inheritance here and abundance coming up in a certain time frame. Looks like inside about the end of a year, wife engagement. So I do feel like you are going to go off with somebody. There could be somebody in spirit who wants you to live in the house as well. And the whole thing about your mother, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that she's going to pass. She might have to go into assisted living, or she might have to, you know, go into something manageable for some reason. It's also yours. Yeah, exactly. Oh, wow, your grandfather built the home. Yeah, he might want you there. Yeah, it's definitely got your name on it, you know, and I feel like in the current situation of how things are going, you might not want to buy something new in San Antonio. You might just want to live there and then travel in the holidays and do what you need to do. Oh, he's an architect. Very nice. Yeah. I mean, you might close out this whole cycle here with your work going back to San Antonio. Let's just pick a card for love in general. Oh, the historical district, very nice. Yeah, so it's probably historical home. Okay. So you're going to preserve this property, most likely. Okay, you've got romance and security. So somebody's going to come through. I feel like I just got a flash of something like the Lions Club, somebody who's involved in, I'm getting public office, the Lions Club, Rotary, that type of thing. Somebody who is well established in that area. You might meet somebody actually down, you know, in that particular kind of arena. If you don't meet them kind of on campus or something like that, if you do, they might be involved in something to do with charities, charity events, charities, Rotary Club, one of the big clubs. Chairman, I'm getting the word chairman of a society. So there could be chairman of a historical society, of a you know, like an archaeological, like an architectural society or something like that. There could be president of a something that's going on in the community. Like the historical society, they could be president of this historical district. Yeah, I think you'll have more time to travel for sure. I always seem to get flashes for you. Texas Tammy, thanks for that. Okay. It could be somebody who lost his wife, you know, recently. I feel it's a timing thing. It's like coming together at the right time. So he might have lost his wife some time ago. I'm getting 5 around it, so it could be 5 years or something like that. But he might be ready to move forward. Yeah, but he could, I feel like this guy's very connected, very much active in the community. And most likely has a title of president of a society of some description. Okay, Michi, thanks for that. Does DB talk behind your back negatively, and why am I getting the urge to block her? Okay. There's probably people who still kind of knew of your grandfather as well. There could be a connection with him. He's kind of pushing you in a direction. Does DB talk behind your back negatively? Let's have a look. Kind of feeling like it might not be negative, but she might talk about you behind your back in general. But it could be just her personality. Unless she's loyal to somebody else. Key, cunning. Yeah, you don't trust her. You don't trust her. You might be the loyal one. You don't trust her. And there's some sadness around her as well. So I don't know if that's to do with something that's happened to her in the past. Maybe just be careful what you tell her. Don't tell your business. She could be trying to witch your energy. Like she could be trying to attack your energy or get your energy. There's something to do with a key here. So I don't know if she's after something that you want, whether it's a new property or something like that. She could be trying to get something through your energy. So could be a manifestation technique or something that she feels that you're lucky with or manifesting. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you if you want to block her or not, but you may decide to do that yourself. Like you might feel like that's what you want to do. Competition. Yeah, it's like she's trying to just maybe ride on your coattails or pick up some. Yeah, I'm not feeling like block or not block. I think you're going to decide what you want to do with that. But I would say trust your intuition on that one. And there's a key there. She's trying to get some sort of key, yeah, from you. The tug on your energy, that's the key. She's trying to put a key into you or something to unlock something in her life. Thanks, Mystique, for the 5. Any spirit messages? Okay, spirit messages. American Legion. That's to do with Tammy, I think, isn't it? Spirit messages for Mystique. Spirit messages for Mystique. I'm kind of getting that you know what you want to do. You know what you want to do, Mystique, and part of the thing with you is also the key to getting out of where you are. Yeah. I kind of feel like once you leave your mother's house, you're going to feel a lot better. That could be the key for you to get out of Dodge or unlock this full potential within yourself. New love energy. Yeah, and also a groom. I feel like you're going to meet somebody new, somebody you haven't met before. But you might need, you kind of know that you have to get out of where you're living to get the ball rolling. So I kind of feel like once that's done, I think things will just shift. And you're going to feel like things are happening a lot more clearly or easily once you've moved out. There's something there with your parents' energy that's kind of, you know, interfering with your progress is what I'd like to say. That's the main message with that from Spirit. Okay, TP, thanks for the 5. When will I meet true love? Any timing? Okay. Yeah, it's stifling you, Mystique. Stifling is a good word. Oh, destiny swapping. That's interesting. Yes. Yeah, it's like you don't feel comfortable there to be yourself, Mystique. And it's not giving you the clarity and the momentum of moving forward. It's keeping you stuck. Okay, let's have a look at TP. Timing with love for TP. Timing with love for TP. true love. You want to have reciprocal true love. Like, you don't want to just have crushes on people. You want reciprocal true love. So what's the timing for TP on reciprocal true love? April, May. May could be it. May, June. April, May. April, May, June. July, August, September, October, November, December. If nothing's happened by June, then I would say November can be an opening for you. You might also want to move as well. You've got the key and also the home, the gate. It could also be that there's a move for you. It could be a move with a partner or something like that. And prioritizing that in your life. There's some encounter or meeting or idea that's coming up around summer, June specifically, and then November. November is a key to moving forward with this person. You might move in with them or decide to get married to them or something of that nature. But, you know, you have to be a little ready. You have to be ready. Yeah, you have to be ready. And also release any fears around it, you know. Yeah. Thanks, Mystique. Thanks, TP. Yeah, I think if your daughter's getting mad as well, Mystique, then it's like, you know, what's all this energy going towards, you know? You don't need any of this anger or energy. Let's do a last call. Thank you all for joining everyone today. I'll be back over the Easter weekend at some point. Probably Saturday night, Sunday morning, rest of the world. Saturday night, US. And Easter Sunday, the rest of the world. Thanks for joining, everyone. Yeah, I'll come back. I'll do a coffee cup on the next round. Come back for a coffee cup. Hi, Elaine. Thanks for the 5. What is happening in court with this case with P. Davis? What is going to happen? Okay. Yeah, a lot of what you want to do, Mystique, is obstructed with this energy of this, you know, your parents' beliefs around you. Yeah, so that's why you feel like you can't move forward out of respect and all of that sort of stuff. It's difficult, you know. You and your daughter want to do something new, do something different. I feel like she's got energy to move forward as well. She wants to move forward. She's got a lot of energy to be very successful also in what she wants to do. Court is May the 6th. What will happen in court with P. Davis? May the 6th is a good date. May the 6th for Elaine. What's going to happen with P. Davis? What's the outcome with P. Davis in court? What is he going to get in court? Okay. He might get a warning. He could get a warning, but he could also get locked up as well if he's not already locked up. There might be more information that needs to be given, like an adjournment or something like that. There could be an adjournment to a different date. Somehow he's trying to wiggle out of whatever it is that's going to be coming, like a verdict will be coming down. So he could definitely be wiggling around this. So there could be an adjournment of some description or more evidence that's needed, or yeah, he's very scared about going to court. He's not, I don't think he's going to like the final verdict. Yeah, I don't think he's going to like the final verdict, whatever that may be. It's not going to work for him. Yeah, I hope that you're okay, that everything's safe. Yeah, I think his lawyer might try to adjourn it or wiggle him out of it or something, but I do feel like he will get some sort of a warning. Yeah, I feel like he's getting a lawyer. It could be adjourned to another date, or there could be some sort of evidence that needs to be put forward. But I don't think it's going to be over. So whatever happens in May, it's not going to be over. I feel like it's ongoing. All right, everyone, I'm going to leave the chat open for 30 seconds and see if any last calls come in. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. I truly appreciate it. It's good to see you all, and I'll be back soon. I'll be back on Saturday night, US time, Sunday morning, the rest of the world. Have a good night, Elaine. You too. Thanks, Michi. Thanks, Venusian. Thanks, everyone, for joining. Truly appreciate it. Thanks, Mystique, for coming. Thanks, Tammy. Thanks, Elaine. Thanks, Gabrielle. Thanks, TP. Thanks, Libra Venus. Thanks, LB. JD. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you on the next round. Take care. See you next time for a coffee cup.